And welcome back to the Wolfe Den. Today we are going to be diving back into the game Dwarves Glory, Death, and Loot. We had a lot of views on the video, and I only gave it about a 30-minute gameplay on the previous video of the highlight. So I figured I would go ahead and jump back into it and kind of showcase how I approach this game and how I play it. Now, I have spent a decent amount of time playing this since the video that I released for the highlight video. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. This is the build that I use most times when I'm playing this game. And hopefully it helps you get through some of the harder content as you're playing through it. All right, now I have played a decent amount on this one. So I'm going to go jump into this one. I'll show you all that I've unlocked so far and kind of give you an idea of what is a possibility once you get further into the game. All right, now right now I have the Cannoneer unlocked and I have the Warlock unlocked. All right, the reason for this is later on I'm going to be getting one of these. Actually, do I want to use it this time? I may change this out actually and switch it over here and get the Reaper because I'm going to use two-handed weapons. So yeah, I'll go ahead and reset this and you can kind of see what my idea behind this is. So let's just reset all of this. All right, do we want the Warlock this time? Fear reduces damage dealt by 5% per stack. We do for sure want probably these two because we are going to be using two-handed weapons and we're going to be doing a lot of mage. Uh, so yeah, this would work out probably the best for us. The paladin, we can build a tank that'll kind of suffice. So I'm not really worried about the tank. War priest would be cool. So I think we are going to do this. We're going to do these two. So with that, I would need these three to unlock both of them. So let's go ahead and start unlocking them. All right, so we got this one. There we go. All right, we need this one unlocked, and we need this one unlocked. All right, so with that, I can get this one and this one. All right, so we have the Reaper unlocked, and we also have the War Priest. All right, now let's see what we can get from these trees to kind of help us add more damage. So attack speed would be nice after using ultimate. We are going to be using our ultimate quite a bit, so definitely going to take this. Let's see. Over here, so this would be the Mage Warrior. When a bleeding target, we're not going to be doing very much. Well, I guess for the Reaper, we would be doing bleeding. So target falls below 4%. It will be executed. This is going to help us out on bosses. How many points do I have? So 8%. That's not bad. We could do that. Steal life. That's good. We'll maximize that. I try to get these blue ones or these purple ones because they seem like they do the best for us. So there's that one and this one. So it grants a damage increase buff that increases damage dealt by 24% for 3 seconds after using an ultimate. We are going to be using ultimate a lot, and I'll show you why in just a minute. And that would take up the rest of our points. Let's see if there's anything else we can get using these gems. Applies a 20% damage reduction buff to a target on critical heal. I don't know that we're going to be doing a lot of criticals, but we'll see. Grants a damage reduction buff that reduces 6% or reduces damage by 6% for 3 seconds after using an ultimate. Yeah, we'll be using ultimate a lot. So there's that. Anything that has to do with ultimate, we're going to take because we're going to be doing our ultimate quite a bit. Increases gold from battle, not necessarily necessary right now. Additional crit chance, that would be good, and 2% freeze chance. So I think we've got most of the stuff that we need, so we can just pick up or add to one of the ones that we already got. Decreased damage would be great. We'll go ahead and put a little bit more points in there. This one was what? A buff that increases damage. All right, so that's as much as we can get. So we'll just run with this build for right now. Again, we are using the War Priest and the Reaper for right now. We haven't unlocked everything else yet, but for right now, this will kind of tide us over. All right, so we'll go back. We'll start a new adventure here. We're going to just go with normal. start that. We don't need the introduction. All right, and now what we're looking for is we're looking for stabs to start off. So there's one. We do need a two-handed weapon as well, but let's go ahead and see. So we got a basic one. Let's see what kind of doors we got going on here. We have a wisdom, intelligence. All right, so we could make this another mage. We're going to pick that up. All right, come back here to our stuff. We don't have any mage stuff, so let's just go to our equipment real quick. Throw this on one of our guys. We'll probably make one of these our. What do we want to do? Do we want to make this one? So it's 18, 23. We are going to be changing these out later, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to be switching these out with veteran dwarves at some point. So really, we're just kind of getting some dwarves to kind of hold us over until we get to those veteran ones. So we'll just go into our battle, do the highest one. As long as you have a priest, or really you don't even need a priest, you just need damage. As long as you have damage going for these first couple rounds, you can get through pretty well all of them. We'll pick up. We can pick this up for extra damage. Not really worried about that. Let's go ahead and make. We have enough for any of these? No. None of these really suit what we're looking for. This one could be a, well, not really. All right, so we'll just kind of skip on that for right now. We'll go ahead and turn this guy into a mage, and then just go into our next battle. All right, going for the most expensive or the most money each round. So if you don't know, if you haven't played this yet, bounty is how much gold you get from each battle, and then experience is how much, or it's based on how many goblins you defeat. So if there's 2 goblins, you'll get 2 experience. So the more goblins you beat per round, the more experience you get, the faster you level up. So we want to go with, we'll do this one. All right, and you'll notice in a second, once we get a decent amount of dwarves going, we're gonna be plowing through a lot of these levels. All right, I'll go ahead and save my gold for that really quick. We do have this guy. I don't have enough gold for him yet, so I'll lock him for right now. He'll be a decent one for another mage, and we'll just go into our next fight. So looking for again, 100 gold is as much as we can get for right now. Okay, so that's good. We've got another staff. We could go ahead and pick that up. I'll lock it just in case I don't have enough for it. We'll go ahead and pick up this recruit. Okay. And that'll give us another person. We'll throw him over here. And I don't think I have enough money for this. Nope. So we'll just leave that as is right now and go into our next fight. All right. So 110 gold, it looks like, is our most right now. So we'll take out these 2 guys and we'll keep going. All right. We did get another staff. We'll need that. I don't have enough for that one, however. I did pick up this, though, so I don't really need this lockdown anymore. So we'll let that run through. We don't have enough for any of these guys. Really, none of them really suit what we're looking for, so I'm just going to let it re-roll. But yeah, we'll make this guy another mage. All right, and the goal that we're looking for early on is we're trying to get 5 staff wielders. All right, that's going to help us tear through the early stages. And we've got 4 staves, really. We got these 3, and we got this one for our next dwarf. So I'm looking for maybe 3 wizard staffs and 2 priest staffs. All right, let's see how much gold we can get. We can get 220. Let's go ahead and take out these guys. All right. Let's see what our next roll is. Nothing there. Let's see how many, if we got any dwarves we can take. We could take this guy just because he's cheap and just make him another mage. And then we'll lock this guy for our next one. Okay, so we'll make him a priest. Okay, and then we can get rid of this stuff in hopes to get something better. We just got a better, what was it, 6 to 8? We'll just throw that on this guy for right now. Okay, and just go into our next fight. Looking for the most gold. It looks like 110 out of this one. Can we get more than that? 260. We'll take 260. Right now, their goblins teams, they don't have any heals. So as long as you have some type of heal, you'll make it through these early rounds. Don't need any of that. Let's see who we got. Man, I'll lock him for later, but I'll go ahead and take this guy. All right, I don't have enough gold to purchase anything up here, so I'm not worried about that. We'll just throw him over here. So we're looking for one more staff, whether it's from a drop or from the store. All right, another thing we got to keep an eye out for, which isn't a problem right now, is being pushed back past the 100 marker. All right, there's our other staff. I know we said 3 wizard staffs, but you take what you get. All right, so we'll throw this on one of our mages, make him a priest, and then what's going to happen is you'll notice we'll have wizardry. So the key component of our build is wizardry. All right, if we have at least 5 staff users, all staff users have a 30% chance to reactivate their ultimate. So that means we're going to be using our ultimate all the time. All right, now we are going to start building towards a necromancer in a little bit, and then we'll work towards a war priest in a second as well. All right, so we don't have anything there. Let's go ahead and start looking for our next battle. 210. I think we can do more than that. Let's see if we can get more gold. We got a collection there. 440. All right, we can definitely take these guys out. All right, I'll show you what the damage looks like now. All right, look at that. Just melting them. All right, and there's another staff. We are going to take the staff over the priest wand. So let me go back to our people. I'm going to make this, which one? Okay, so that's 26, 29, 28, 26, 27, 26, 26. So one of the 26s, we'll probably do that guy. We'll throw these guys up here. And then we just need to start building this guy and making some more warriors. All right, so let's go ahead and recruit this guy. This guy's going to be our another frontline person. We'll throw him up here. And let's see if we've got any equipment we can put on him. We could go ahead and get a warblade. That'll help out. And I don't have enough for that, but that's okay. We'll just let it re-roll. And we'll make this guy a two-handed weapon user. We can go to our anvil and start getting rid of some of this lower grade stuff. Okay. All right, we did pick up a better healing wand, which we're going to replace those in a little bit anyways. So now we're just looking for a fight. We could do better as far as gold, 460. There we go, just melting through them. Take that. All right, we've got another wizard hat. We'll take that up. We are going to start building our tank, so I'll take that. We're looking for a shield. It may pop up. Right now we're in the forest, so I don't know if that'll pop up or not right now. We could go ahead and pick this up for our DPS and this up. Okay, so that means that I can switch this guy for this gear, throw this on this guy, and give him the helmet. And then we also want to give this to our other mage, and we're slowly building up their gear. We do need to start looking for some healing gear. Now, whenever the elite healer pops up, we're going to start taking down a couple of those. We need 2 of them so we can get the healing staffs that have the healing rain. All right, and I'll show you what that looks like. And ultimately, we're working towards taking down the elite group of enemies that'll pop up eventually. So let's go to the anvil. Let's get rid of these 3. If I get a green, I can combine those 3 greens to try to get something better. Okay. We'll probably put that on one of our mages. Let's see. So this guy's got 46, 37. All right, so we'll put it on the 46. And that's just a regular one. And then let's look for another fight. 480, 480. This guy has a healers. We can take down a healers, no problem. Okay, we did get a battle axe, which is awesome. We're needing one of those. So execute's going to come in play when we are taking down those, I guess, elite monsters or elite orcs. So we do need. What do we need? So if I go to here uh, for a scythe or a reaper, they need 10 strength, 10 int. All right, from growth. From a war priest, they need wisdom and strength. Okay, so we definitely need something to give them int on level up. So I'll take that. There's our shield. And we got another battle axe. I'll go ahead and pick up the battle axe. And then let's see if we got another dwarf that we can pick up. This guy's not bad. The speed's terrible, but we can make him maybe the frontline person to where they can keep up. So let's see. How do I want to redo this? We'll put this on this guy. Bring this guy back up to the front. We'll put this on this guy. Give him the shield. And we'll just throw this on this guy for right now. All right. Everything else looks good. We'll just keep that for right now in case we need just other gear. We could do more gold than that. 650 looks good. We'll definitely take down this group. Just destroy them once the ultimates come up. We could take this stuff. There's another wizard hat. We'll take that. We don't need another shield. We only need one tank. Knight helmet. We don't really need. So I'll hold off on that. Let's see if we got another dwarf we can pick up. We do have this guy, so we'll pick up this guy. And we have this guy. All right, so what does that set us for our orcs? Or not orcs, our dwarves. We are full up on dwarves, which is good. All right, so that means that we can move these guys over. All right, we're going to make this guy. Let's see, he's got 18 strength, 19 stamina. We'll make this guy the other warrior. And let's see. Stamina, strength, speed. We'll go on this guy. And then for this guy, let's just make him a healer for right now. All right, so this should give us the other one. All right, so we have Berserker. So what happens with Berserker is we have 3 two-handed weapon users. We gain 8% parry, which is going to help our survivability. And then everybody gains the Berserker stat. All right, Berserker, what that does, all right, if I click on one of these, Berserker gives them 5% increased damage for each kill. All right, now for our ultimate users, which is these wizards back here, as they're just destroying things, hitting their ultimate over and over, their damage are going to keep increasing. All right, same thing for these two, because they're going to be able to execute anybody who's below 25% health. It just keeps stacking. All right, so this is why this build is so easy to set up. All right, now you'll just see that we're just going to start destroying things. All right, so there's 2 of those. We don't need any more wizard hats, I don't think. Let me just double check. No, we're good on that. We need some healing gear. We need warrior gear. And I think we need some pauldrons for our knight here. We don't have anything on his shoulders, so yeah. All right, so we don't have anything there. I'm not going to pick up anything. I'm just going to see. Are we full up? Yeah, we're full up. Okay, so I'm not going to pick up anything. We are going to save the gold so we can start re-rolling. And I'll show you why. We're going to see if we can't pick up a elite monster. Okay, ambush there. 530 looks pretty good. We'll collect that. It's going to help us upgrade in a little bit. 700. We'll take 700. And right now, I'm not even looking at the team comps for the other team. I'm just going through and looking at the most gold. So we are going to pick this up. And we are going to pick up this. All right, now let's go back. We can throw this on this guy, throw this on this guy. They both need shoulders. No, only one of them needs shoulders. For right now, just so we have shoulders on that guy, we'll throw it on there. And then we need to go back to our anvil and start getting rid of this white gear. So we'll throw this up here. Now, eventually what's going to happen, I'm not going to worry about re-rolling this stuff. I'm just going to be breaking it all down in hopes to get more material to upgrade later. All right, there's a steel helmet we can use. Just throw these 3 things up here. We don't really need copper because that's dexterity. We don't use dexterity really. There's an assassin's razor. We don't need that, so we are going to break it down. We are going to use this. So let's go back, throw this on our front man, and let's look for another fight. All right, so I'm still looking for a elite monster. So the moment we start seeing elite monsters, we're really looking for the priests to start off with, and then we'll go into looking for the group of elite monsters to just stack up gold. All right, not worried about upgrading gear at the moment, but right now we have dexterity, crit chance, and fire resistance. The 2 main stats that we'd probably look at for upgrading would be stamina for our tank for health, maybe intelligence for our wizards, and then we've got wisdom / intelligence for our mages. And then the war priests, once we get those, it'll probably be strength, int, and wisdom, or pretty well almost all stats besides dexterity. All right, we don't have anything really here. We'll just take the highest gold. Okay. Don't see anything there. We can look back here, but I don't think there's going to be anything. Um, we've got more stuff we could break down. So let's just combine it really quick, see if we can get anything good. All right, didn't get anything good there. Combine these 3. And the only bad part about combining it like this is you're using 3 potential mithril to try to get something better. And we didn't, but we can put that on our knight. And we'll just set that over here for right now. All right, looking for a elite. All right, I'm seeing this guy now, so maybe they might have the elite. So I'm going to roll a couple of times until maybe one will pop up. All right, you'll know it's an elite because it'll have a glow. There it is. All right, so we're going to take this guy down so we can get his healing staff. And you'll just see us destroy them. There it is. All right, so we've got the healing staff now. We're going to look for another one, but we're going to start to replace these healers with this healing staff. So let's go ahead and look. Let me look at the gear. Nothing good there. We're going to re-roll until we see another one. We know they pop up now, so we can just keep re-rolling until we find one. Take that. Take that. All right, now with the ambush that you're seeing over here, it increases the damage of the monsters in those fields. We got lucky that this 3rd one rolled to where we wanted to, so we're going to take this guy for his wand. All right, I am going to change our setup as far as their position because you'll notice that my warriors are jumping far, far ahead. So what's going to happen is they're going to get too far ahead, and they're not going to have any DPS from our mages or heals from our healers. So I'm going to switch this to this one. So this means that every dwarf is speed is capped by the person in front of them. So we'll look at our dwarves. Let me just go to this one so it'll look easier to look at. All right, so speed's 15. This guy can only go up to speed 15, and so forth and so on, all the way down. I am going to start looking for an item that's going to lower his speed. This way, everybody else has to stay at the same speed as this guy, and they can keep up. All right, so go to our gear. Let's go ahead and make this one another healing one. We'll switch this one out for that one. All right, looking for another healing staff. All right, there it is. We'll take that out. It also gives us 1,000 gold. There we go. We've got our final staff. All right, not seeing anything here. Let's go ahead and put this on this guy. All right, and then let's go to here. I'm just going to break this stuff down now. Not worried about changing it. We're just looking for the mithril now. I could go ahead and start upgrading if this was wisdom, which it is. So let's go ahead and start upgrading some of our staves. I might be able to do all three, so we'll see. So I'm going to upgrade it, looking for 5 wisdom. All right, there's 4. There it is, 5 wisdom. That's what we're looking for the upgrade. Take that down, do the next one. Looking for 5 wisdom. There it is. Now, what wisdom does is it increases the speed at which we get our mana back. All right, that's going to help us throw out our ultimates faster. So we've got all 3 of those upgraded now. Let's go ahead and put those on. And then we might not be able to upgrade them again until the next time around. But right now we're on wisdom, life gen, and speed. All right, now I am hoping that they are going to start putting out the group of elite enemies. I think if I kept re-rolling, I might be able to find them. But for right now, let's just take out this one for an easy 775 gold. All right, so as I'm going through this, let me just go ahead and talk about the channel. So the channel, as we're going every day, we're going to be looking for new games or demos to kind of showcase, to kind of tell you whether or not, or show you whether or not you want to play the game or not. And we'll also leave links in the descriptions to those games. Also, if you like this build, don't forget to leave a comment. Tell me what you think. And if you like the video overall, make sure to like and subscribe. All right. We are going to just get rid of this. We don't need it, but we'll just keep it there for right now. When we go through our stuff, we'll break it down. All right. We are at our level up, so we'll get another artifact because we're at the next 10 stages. It doesn't really matter which one. We're going for the highest gold, and we should be able to just knock it all down. We are looking for something to slow the speed of our tank. All right. Don't need any of that stuff. We're just going to go ahead and break it down. So just set mantle to mithril. All right. And we're looking for something to slow him down. All right. None of these slow him down. That gives stamina. We don't need stamina. Okay. So we are going to actually re-roll. Okay. Don't need that. We could use this. We could grab another one of these just to kind of speed up that process. Uh, but we're looking for something to slow down. Okay, none of these. What's available? All right, there it is. All right, 20% speed reduction. All right, also gives him weight to where he can't be knocked back as much, and then we gain strength. So we need that strength as well. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Let's throw it on this guy. All right, so right now let's just kind of show you what it looks like. So 15 speed, 15 speed, 15 speed, 15 speed. All right, and then it drops down to 12. So our mages and our healers aren't able to keep up. All right, so what I need is to lower his speed. All right, now he's at 12. And if you'll notice, every single one of my party members is at 12. So that none of them should fall behind anymore. All right, so now we can start looking at maybe. Let me see if I got any gear in here that I needed to pick up. We could go ahead and upgrade this. Sure, we'll upgrade it. Don't really matter about picking up the different quantities or qualities. unless you're just really hurt on it, because you can upgrade to this quality later on. The only reason why I would buy this blue gear is to dismantle it, to try to get some different mithril, which you'll see later on once I start taking down that group of elite enemies. All right, don't need any of that stuff. I could upgrade again, but I'm gonna save the golds where I can keep re-rolling. I am gonna just keep re-rolling to see if I can find the group of elite enemies. That's only one, so yes, we're gonna re-roll. Something nice that they put in is now that when there's an elite enemy, it won't let you re-roll instantly. So that's one of the problems that I had earlier when I was playing before the update. Is I would just keep re-rolling, and I didn't realize that there was a elite enemy there, and I would skip over it by accident. So this is a nice way. I can just keep clicking until maybe one would pop up. All right. What do we get? Another staff. I will take this one just so because I'm wasting gold just re-rolling one at a time, and then hopefully on the next fight we'll be able to find all three elite enemies. You'll notice that they're all keeping up together, which is what we want. All right, we'll just break that down. We don't need any of this gear. There is a nice dwarf, but there's no point in replacing them right now. They're going to level up. I could potentially grab this guy. I think I'm going to grab this guy to slowly make him into one of the two, either a war priest or a reaper. And the way I do that is I need to have him level up and have 10 strength, 10 intelligence. All right, we have both items to make that happen. We have the book and we have that strength rock. So we could potentially make one. We do need the experience though in order to do that. And our highest level guy is level 9, so there's no point in me trying right now because he's not going to have enough experience to get to that level 10. And I don't have enough gold either to purchase that scythe, so I'm not worried about doing that quite yet. No, let's see what we got. So we have another priest. All right, we can re-roll that one. All right, so we're just going to kind of fast re-roll. All right, until it tells us we found an elite monster. There it is. All right, this is the group of elite enemies. Now you'll notice that we maybe got close to 1,000 for our gold. This is almost 3,000 gold. All right, so I'm hoping that we're able to take these guys out now. We'll just have to see. If I am able to take them out, we're just going to keep farming these guys and getting almost 3,000 gold each time. All right, that's going to help us build up our group. Right now, in just a second, when they get low, close to 25%, we're going to start taking them out. All right, so yeah, we've got this now. As they're getting closer to 25%, our execute comes into play, and then they're just dead. Now, if for whatever reason they survive, we'll push them all the way back to the 100% or 100 line, and then after that, it's an automatic win. All right, our damage would scale so high that it doesn't matter if they're able to tank it. All right, so right here, now we do so much damage, they're gone. All right, so we are able to take them out now, so we can start using this stuff to kind of build up our other characters. And that means that from this point forward, we're going to keep re-rolling and hopefully find them every time so we get that gold. All right, now there are some disadvantages of doing that. The disadvantage is that we're not getting as much experience because there's only 3 enemies. But all that gold we can invest into the gear that they're wearing. All right, which is not evidently, it's going to help us survive and push through a lot more content. All right, so let's see. So now let's look at this. I could go ahead and upgrade this again. Right now we've got Assassin Razor. All right, what do I get if I upgrade? Explosive Quiver, Banner of War, Dwarven Helmet. All right. We'll hold off on that one for right now. Uh, there is this guy. We'll take this guy so we can start looking for people to take those spots as Reapers and as War Priest. All right, so just like before, we're going to keep clicking through until it tells us that we come into an elite. No, I don't want to re-roll. I want to take that treasure. All right, keep re-rolling. Nope, take the 2 treasure. Looking for the elite group. All right, there's the elite group. We know that we can take them, so go back into it and win again. All right, they did give us some upgraded stuff, so I'm going to throw that on them because they have a little bit better stats. So go out. Let's go to our gear. I'll throw this good quality shield on that guy. We will throw. Actually, no. Our staff is better than that one. All right, and then we can go back to here and start breaking this stuff down. Okay. All right. Looking for that group again. We do have this guy. I'll pick him up. He'll be a good addition. What do I want to do? What is our thing right now? Dexterity. All right. If I upgrade, sure. Um, no, we're not worried about that right now. All right, let's look for that group of elite enemies again. Trying to get as much gold as possible. All right, take the treasure. Keep re-rolling. No. All right, yeah. All right, there's our elite enemies again. Almost 3,000 again, so we'll take them out again. And as you notice, we're slowly building up their gear to where it makes this even easier. What's really helping us out is those two-headed axe users. So they execute after 25%. So as they're getting lower, as soon as they get to that 25%, they're immediately knocked out. All right, and same thing as before. I think this one's probably gonna get killed beforehand. But if he makes it past that 100 line, then he'll get killed by that insta kill. All right, let's go to our people. Throw this blue shield on him. All right, and what do I want to do? What level are my guys right now? I still not even level 10 yet. I am gonna keep re-rolling again, see if I can get the elite group again. Still no elite group. What do we have right now? Stamina, stamina, weight. Um, we're gonna hold off on the stamina, making a stamina gear set yet. All right, we're still looking for that elite group. All right, there's only one. We may have to just take the 1,000, just so we get 3 rolls instead of just 2. We did get an upgraded wizard hat. We'll take that. And then we are getting some priest gear, so we'll take those. Increase our priest. I will re-roll and just try to get our priests all set up. So I think there's 3 priests. We'll take all 3 of those. Now we're just looking for hats. We'll take that for our tank. We'll take that for our tank. We are going to pick up banners. I'll show you what that banner set looks like as well, if we can get all of them. Because you need 5 banners, I think. Let me check real quick. Three supporters in your clan. So you need three of them to be carrying the banners. All right, let's look at trying to get one more hat. This is the steel one, so we can take that for one of our DPS. All right, looking for the helmet. There it is. All right, and this is dexterity. We don't need dexterity, so I'm not going to pick that up. We could potentially pick this one up. Let's see. Am I using one of those? I am. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick that up. And you see how having all that gold is helping us kind of maximize our stats right now, and our gear. All right, so now our guys are getting set up for success. That we'll throw that on that guy. This guy's already got some good stuff going. He's got 3 rare items and 1 good item. So that's setting him up pretty good. All right, all of our priests now have their. Am I missing one hat? I thought I picked up 3. Okay. I guess I'm missing one of the hats. So we'll throw this on this guy. All right. We do want to go ahead and upgrade this. This guy's doing pretty good. He's got 883 weight. So they're not going to be pushed back very much. So that prevents the orcs from getting to our backline dwarves. Let's see. I guess I missed that other hat. So let me go back, see if I can find it. So I need one more priest hat. There's a blue knight helmet. Do I need the blue knight helmet? I do, and that would max. That would set that guy up with all rare items. We'll go back and restat him or stat a gear for him later on. But right now, I mean that looks pretty good. So let's see. There it is. Okay, boom. All right, so now we've got this. I'll go ahead and throw that on that one, and that one on that one. So we don't. None of them have their base gear anymore, which is good. That's what we're looking for. They're all set up with some extra stats. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let's throw that into their storage for right now. Let's break down all of this gear. All right. Let's go back to the store. We need 2 cloth armors or shoulders. All right, there's one. Looking for one more. We'll pick that up for an upgrade. And there's 2. And a wizard hat. Okay. All right, so we'll upgrade this guy's hat. Throw that over there. We'll upgrade this guy's shoulders. And then we'll give these 2 shoulders. All right, now we're definitely stacked up. Let's go ahead and get some more gold from that elite group. If we can find them. It's 995. We are going to re-roll. Even though we're only re-rolling twice. Now we're down to 1. So we'll pretty well take the next elite monster. Oh, it worked out in our favor. All right, so we found the elite group again. There we go. I don't need any of this gear, so I'm going to go ahead and break it down. We got a achievement there, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and just go into the next fight. We'll just keep re-rolling, trying to find that elite group. There it is. We'll take that elite group out. We're just stacking up gold right now. All right, so this is my build that's been getting me through a lot of the beginning content and then helping me get to that in-game stuff. All right, we don't need any of that. We'll break all that stuff down. We are starting to get better stuff. Uh, I will take this for one of my warriors. We're not going to use any bows for dexterity or anything. We could go ahead and start upgrading, but I'm going to hold off. This way I have the gold to kind of re-roll as much as possible. Throw this on this guy, move this over here. All right. And let's just re-roll again. What do we get? Just that one? Nope, not worried about it. Yeah, we're going to re-roll. No, there's our elite group. We're getting about 4,000 now, so we're maximizing our gold. Even if it takes 2,000 gold to find them, we still make net profit off of them. So definitely worth kind of stacking up and just going through them over and over. And as we're re-rolling, we're also, if you're noticing, we're picking up some treasures, which is mithril, which will help us upgrade our gear later on as well. And we can also break down, we get 3 items every time. Those are guaranteed drops that will keep breaking down for mithril. So definitely good to keep looking for those groups. We're already at 10,000, which is awesome. We don't need any of this gear, so we'll break that down. Let's see. Nothing in here. We could upgrade. What are we at? We're at wisdom again, so we could upgrade our staves again, which we might go ahead and do. We'll upgrade these three again and try to keep building that wisdom so they can keep healing. Uh, we have enough for all three. So we'll do that. All right. So looking for the 5 wisdom. Another thing, nice thing that they have now that they didn't have before the patch is that you'll notice when it's maxed out, it's a darker color. So this is the highest possible you can get for that stat of life regen. So that's nice. So you know when you see a dark number, to kind of a dark shade of blue, that's the maximum one. All right. So we're gonna take that. All right. Go ahead and upgrade our next one. Looking for wisdom. All right, there it is. And again for wisdom. All right, there it is. All right, so now every one of my priests is getting a bonus 10 wisdom off of that. All right, so this guy's sitting at 74 wisdom. All right, if we look at that, let's go to our stats. Wisdom. All right, every point increases mana regeneration by 0.25 per second and healing power by 1%. So that wasn't the case before. Uh, I don't know if they just changed that, or maybe I just don't remember. But I thought, for whatever reason, before the patch, it was wisdom was just mana, and intelligence did magic damage and wisdom, or not wisdom, magic damage and healing. So, which is good because that's what I wanted. I wanted wisdom just to do both the mana regen and healing, so I can just focus on just pumping wisdom into my healers. All right, so good. Let's go ahead and find that group again. I don't want to re-roll. So you notice we're getting some good mithril for upgrades. No. Okay, it's only the one. Yes, we can re-roll. Yes, we can re-roll. All right, there's our elite group. Still about 4,000. And that double cast on the ultimate means that my healing spell is going off maybe 6 times every time the ultimate comes up, which is awesome. Or not awesome. It's awesome. We can go ahead and take that. We'll put that on our mage. Just kind of a quick, easy upgrade right now. And we may break that down to a different one later. Let's go ahead and break all this stuff down. All right, and we are at our next upgrade. We'll just go for the highest gold. I don't know why this one says it's elite. This one has more gold, but this one says it's elite. So we'll take this one just because it says it's elite. And you can see we just demolished that group. We got that. Okay. And we've got a purple Tome of Insight, which is great. It'll save us some time. So we could go ahead and grab that. We do need, I think it's stamina for a War Priest. No, it's wisdom and strength. We already got the strength item, so we need wisdom. So the wisdom might just come from them wearing a wisdom staff. So yeah, we'll take that. We will take that all day long, having a purple upgrade. All right, so there's that. So we can build some pretty good DPS mages with that later on. And we already got this guy just popped up. So cool. So that's just going to maximize our gold for this round. All right, so last thing of the video, which I'm going to show you, is I'm just going to build one of the special classes, just so you can see what that looks like and how to actually do that. All right, so last part of the video, let's just go ahead and let's build a Reaper. All right, so if I go to my tavern, all right, you'll notice that we have a level 10 here. I have enough experience, I believe. Let's see. So this is 5 levels or 10 levels, and this is just 1. I think I have enough to just increase this one. All right, now Reapers are what? So let's go back to our store. All right, Reapers are strength and intelligence. All right, so we have the intelligence for sure to stack up on it. Um, so what I could do, if I wanted to have more strength than int, so we'll buy this. Okay, we're gonna make a Reaper. We are going to go to our tavern. All right, there's our tavern. We're gonna switch this guy out with just our healer for right now. This way he's up here. I can gear him up. And as they level up, every level they get, their stat that they get from that level up is based on what weapon they're wearing. All right, so they could change from if it's a healer staff, you could have as a priest, you get wisdom. As a mage, you get intelligence. As a warrior, you get strength, and as a knight, you get stamina. All right, so we're gonna change up this guy. All right, what do we got? We are going to. Well, let's just see. I might just take a weapon off of one of my guys, put it on him. All right, that's going to make it to where he gets strength automatically. I'm also going to give him this, so every time he levels up, he gets 1 strength as well. And then this, so every time he levels up, he gets 1 intelligence. All right, so we need to level him up. We might be able to only level him up 8 times if we switch out that tome back and forth. You know what I'm, or not the tome, if we switch up his weapon every level. We could do that. I do want him to have more intelligence, though. All right, so let's go back to here. All right, if I level him up, he's going to get 2 strength, 1 intelligence every level. All right, to be able to use that Reaper scythe, he has to have a total of 10 strength and 10 intelligence from leveling up. So I would have to level him up 5 times with the strength. So if I do that, did it twice. Okay, now if I go back to his gear, I put on that. All right, go back to the tavern. All right, now he's getting 2 intelligence. All right, so now let's see what he's at. right, so if I go to details or history, all right, he's got a total of 6 and 6 from growth. All right, so if I level him up again with what he's got, that'll be 8. Right? Yeah. Okay. And then if I go back to gear and I switch it out for this, and then go back and level him up, it should be 9 and 9 if I'm doing that right. All right, 9 and 9. So he just needs one more level, and that would get him what we need. All right, so right now he's getting 2 and 1. I think that's what we want, so we'll just level him up one more time. And now he can wear the Reaper staff. All right, we've done it. We built a Reaper. All right, so if I go back to his gear, let's go ahead and put on the Reaping staff. We'll give this back to this guy. And we'll redistribute this. This guy needs this to keep him slow. He's kind of picked up speed on us, which is not a good thing. What can we do? We could potentially put this guy in front, give him that. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Okay, so that's not gonna work. This guy seems pretty slow. All right, so we could potentially put him in front and give him that, and that would drop it back down to the 12. I think that's what we need to happen. Unfortunately, I think that's what we need to happen. All right, we did give up one of our mage spots. Let's go back to the tavern. We'll throw that back in there, and we will get rid of. Can I do this? Would that work? So that would put him at 14. 15. All right, 15 all the way around. All right, cool. So that we'll do that. We'll put him in the front line. All right, and our tank will be right behind him. Just so you can see what it looks like, we will go straight into this battle. And this will be the last battle of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked what you saw as far as the build, let me know in the comments. And definitely like the video, give us a subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. Every day we go through the Steam library looking for new games to highlight and showcase for you, the viewer. This way you can kind of get a feel for whether or not you want to play the game or not. And yeah. All right, so here's our final battle. Yeah, for sure. Definitely drop a comment whether or not this helps you out get through the earlier stages and rack up all this gold where you can build and do whatever you want. Okay? So this was Dwarves Glory, Death, and Loot again, and this was my build. All right, until next time, I'll see you.
Game every night, we on lose or we'll fight. Brothers in hand, keep the levels in sight. I bet you to the stream, level up the scene. On the grind, never stop, little out the dream. Press the button fast, come to each press. Friends from my side, put the skills to the test. A virtual reality with every new theme. Join the community, part of the team.